Hi, this is Rich Schaus with the Gospel Rescue Mission again. We are exploring, we are investigators investigating poverty in our communities, and we want to help you do that in your community. And you could do this by just following along with these videos, inviting others to come in and look at it. And so we're investigating different topics that have come up over the years, whether I'm working with Bridges Out of Poverty at Habitat for Humanity, Salvation Army, visiting with them, Gospel Rescue Mission, where I spend most of my time. And we're investigating issues of poverty. And this week we're going to take a look at transportation. Transportation is a big challenge if you are in poverty. And you may not think too much of it. You may not consider all the time you spend in your car going different places. You may not consider what it might be like to live in poverty if you don't have transportation, if you don't have a driver's license, if you don't have the ability to get a driver's license because you have past fines. And we'll talk about some of the justice system things in a different video. But if you just can't, you just don't have reliable transportation, what is it like to go get groceries? What is it like to have your children want to be part of a school event, but you can't transport them? Maybe you don't have the gas money. Great challenges are out there in the ways of transportation. Now, bigger cities, some of them will have bus services, and that's great. There might be a better way to operate those, I don't know, but those in poverty experience transportation issues like you would not believe. There is no bus service particularly. So what are some ideas? What are that's just the problem. We're exploring it, and you can investigate what it's like in your community. In our community, we have what we call food deserts. So when we talk about the food insecurity issue, that'll come up. But people who are living in the food desert also don't have transportation. They have to go more than a mile in order to get healthy food. Now they have quick trips and little stop and robs, little places that they can get hot dogs and unhealthy food. But we're talking about getting healthy food for these men and women, healthy opportunities to get their laundry done, healthy opportunities to be part of our society. And it's very difficult to do if you don't have reliable transportation. And so here at Muskogee, that is our challenge. That's what we discover when we explore this issue. There's probably other things you might discover. Getting to healthy food is our biggest challenge for those in poverty, as well as getting to good jobs, getting to interviews, getting even to get the landlord to show you around a place that you might be interested in living in, or even purchasing a home. Whatever it is, transportation can be a real showstopper. So we're exploring some different possibilities. We could invest more in bus services. We could be taxed for that and put that together. But we're exploring an idea here that we want to share with you, and maybe you can make it happen in your community. We're going to be working on this year, hoping to pull it off. But if you drive through the community, for those of you who have cars, obviously, you're going to notice that there are several churches. And in those churches are vans and shuttles that are used on Sundays typically, and some churches use them midweek and Wednesday nights. But most of the week, they're sitting there. Of course, they are used for special events. They have insurance and all that. But what would happen if we could schedule once a month? That church would say, we're going to be the bus service, for lack of a better term, for those in poverty. And we orchestrate that. And they will pick up people in their neighborhood, take them to the grocery store, take them to the laundromat, take them to whatever else that might be going on just for that one day. What a blessing that would be for those in poverty. And if the Gospel Rescue Mission was a central point, we could even coordinate where we say, okay, this quadrant of the city is yours, and we're going to develop the transportation plan, and you just ride this route. You do that throughout the day. We appreciate that, and then you're going to do that once a month. And then this one, you have that quarter, and we can work out it. Every church would even just take one day. We could have transportation for the guests of the mission, as well as those who are just coming here to eat, as well as those who are just living in poverty. We can work this out. 30 churches is all that it would take one time a month. If we got 60 churches, it would be still once a month, but we could do 2 quadrants. We could have more transportation. All these are possibilities, and we're going to be experimenting with it this year. So I look forward to hearing what you're doing and you're experimenting with as you go forward.